Hello, everyone. Today is it Tuesday? Sorry, that's the air conditioner or heater. Which one is that? Today is Tuesday, January 10th, 2022 at 9:49 a.m. in the morning. 9:49 a.m. So, I was supposed to have trimmed my nails on New Year's Day. Me being homeless, I haven't, you know, been. I for so many years, ever since foster care, I've been having a OCD kind of nails trimming schedule where I would trim my fingernails on the 1st and 15th of the month, but then trim the toenails on the 1st of every month, since it seems like the fingernails grow twice as fast as the toenails, you know. So I should have trimmed my nails a long time ago. So I usually do not let my fingernails get this long. So I'm sorry, I was not intentionally trying to do no one-eye symbolism, but I was trying to, show y'all my nails. But anyway, the way the weather has been, I might as well freaking continue seeking daily help for like an extended stay hotel or something. I'm wondering if I were to up and just leave Pensacola today, and I don't even know if the Greyhound bus, if that station is still operating. But if I were to leave Pensacola today, where could I go and just automatically get housing somewhere tonight or a place to stay tonight? And so I had been trying to shake people up and wake people up about the reality of homeless shelters. And they got people who never been homeless, never been in a shelter a day in their lives, and they think that they think they know more about shelters than you do. That's like people who never been on psychiatric medications. They act like they think they know more about psychiatric medications than you do. Just because of fake studies that have been supposedly fake proven by the mainstream media that's just pushing these, toxic psychiatry pills and all, that's murdering people. So, people say that homeless shelters are killing people and that homeless shelters are, human trafficking and all that. Excuse me. So, so now, ever since after asking for help for dinner last night, now I have enough for one hotel room night. But, like yesterday, barely enough for any food. So, I'm going to have a rough time struggling usually when I would be homeless on the streets here in Pensacola, it would be downtown. But there's this one place that I thought of, but as I said, I'm scared of I mean, it would be, it's like so lonesome, so lonely, this spot that's far away from downtown. But I guess I'll try it out tonight and tomorrow night. And I don't know about Thursday night, because that spot has, I mean, it's a vacant or abandoned spot where the business closed down. And it has a shelter overhead. But I'm kind of scared because it's so lonely. It's so lonely, and but it's so lonely, and it's super very very dark out there. It's extremely dark. Hold on right quick. So hold up. Yeah, trying to make everything as dark as possible now. I had the light on because I wanted to show y'all my nails. Showing y'all that my nails being so long. My nails being so long is proof of how depressed I've been lately, So, like, I've really been suffering depression and high anxiety because of, being super scared about what's been going on. So, I, but the thing is, being away from downtown, it'll be hard to panhandle on the streets, even though most people don't help. Most people are, most people don't help. So, the fact that most people don't help, and, you know, so, this spot I'm scared of, well, I'm not going to say where it's nearby, but, it's kind of like a lonely area, but, I'm scared of what dangers might happen to me. I don't want to give any hints, but, it's not well lit at all. It's not that well lit at all. And, there's hardly any people, but I don't think that would stop the perping and harassment and other dangers. But I mean, people would tell me keep pepper spray on me, but it seems like when times of danger, it's like I never really have it, available. It's like what happened with the homeless fake Jehovah's Witness per Mary. I couldn't use my pepper spray on her. I was caught off guard. And she basically became instantly demon possessed and then beat me up. And then basically let her off. But I'm surprised they took her to jail, but they probably let her right back out. Because they said she was supposed to have been that she was supposed to have been locked up for 2 years. But good thing I haven't been seeing her lately, though. So, and they sent for her to perp me and terrorize and harass me by my job when I was working at Seville Quarter, and I was traumatized and terrorized, and that lady, Miss Wheezy, didn't give a fuck, and she wanted to try to forcefully order me to get back to working right now, and she wouldn't even allow me to get a mental timeout from, feeling a PTSD moment or feeling traumatized. And the police came over and they lied and said that there's nothing that she can do. She was sitting right against the building, and they tried to say, oh, she wasn't trespassing. They tried to lie and say that there was nothing they can do. But she she tried to act like a vicious Rottweiler, and she was stalking and following me every damn where. Before then, when I first met her, she didn't used to act like a perp, and she didn't used to be a bully and, be violent and all that. At first, she used to try to pretend to be, I'm going to say, fake nice, and she would make arts and crafts, and then give me some of her arts and crafts. I even saved it in my storage unit for a long time. And, and I think I didn't even know she was part of the fake Jehovah's Witness cult. I didn't find out until later on, and I'm like, well, I'm wondering, why doesn't the cult help her? Why is she part of that cult if they're gonna sit there and let her be homeless on the streets? But she became demon possessed, and then beat me up. She beat me up and spit on me during the so-called P word, the COV, P word, whatever. I can't say it, but she beat me up and spit on me, and she was beating me upside the head with a chair too, and then tried to grab my phone, nearly succeeded at wrestling my own phone out my hand. And I thought she was younger than me, but come to find out she was older than me, a few years older than me. But her licks feel like steel. She fight worse than a man, and she's not even that tall. So and I didn't have my pepper spray ready from the incident when that girl got in my face this past Thursday night. But I don't know. It's like some people say that pepper spray expires every year or something. So I don't know about all that. If pepper spray expires, I heard that after a certain amount of time it stops being effective, so you got to keep like buying it every year or every 6 months or so, but I don't I don't know how long the pepper spray I do have. I got to go find it, and I don't know I don't know how long there are some people who try to say, well, get you some box cutter. You should get you some box cutters, and well, I was carrying around box cutters for a brief moment, but I almost got in huge trouble, so I don't even carry them around no more. I don't carry around. People try to say, well, keep a knife under your bed. Like when I had a place, they said keep some pepper spray and a knife. Keep you some mace and a knife, and keep it under your bed or under your pillow in case that. Because when I had a place like living in Denton, Texas, I used to I didn't know it was part of the gang stalking, but dealing with perps peeping through my windows with flashlights and then gaslight me, and I'm trying to figure out who that is doing this creepy shit in the middle of the night. Like, what the hell, And so I didn't know any better. I voluntarily put myself in the mental hospital and figured that it would be for my safety. And they thought I was more crazy. And so I didn't have a smartphone or camera phone then, and I could probably, that was something, if I would have known what was up, I probably could have put them on film. But I think I've been gang stalked since foster care, but them doing stuff like peeping through my windows with flashlights and all that, that was terrorizing. And then the police came with flashlights and re-traumatized me all over again when I called them. And the police always had it out for me and never had my best interest at heart. The police been hating my guts since Gretna police, since foster care in my hometown, New Orleans. So, so yeah, I never have used pepper spray on anyone. I was thinking about, when Alex Dupree was terrorizing and harassing me. I think one time it was August 2021. He was terrorizing and harassing me. It was August or September, and he was terrorizing and harassing me. And I threatened him to his face, and I said, "Watch out, pepper spray you." But I never pepper sprayed him. But he was harassing the fuck out of me, and I was sick and tired. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, stalking, following, and harassing me everywhere, and then reverse it on me and lie and say that I'm stalking, following, and harassing him. He's the one who told me, I got video footage of him telling me the police got you under surveillance. He even, and the police gives gang stalkers my phone number. That's fucked up. So how else would Alex Dupree get access to my name and my phone number and my social media and all that? So now the police, I'm not giving the police my new phone number. And certain perps, I regret even giving them my number. But I'm glad I'm not getting harassment. But I'm getting freaking spam. Well, I think the spam text messages eventually left me alone. But I get a lot of spam phone calls and the wrong number on this phone number. But I'm glad I'm not getting like perps harassing my phone. So I gotta be extra careful and can't really give out my phone number. Even people who say that they're targeted and flip and start to act like a perp, no, can't trust y'all asses either. Can't give out my new number. And even if I did on YouTube, if I try to give out my phone number or try to give out my email, YouTube censors the comments. Even if you try to so I mean, and they even have people who pretend to be Christian and talk the lingo like a sincere Christian. They try to pretend to be a fake good Christian in order to manipulate me to let my guard down. And then after they have an opening, that's when they come and clean house with terrorizing and abusing me and stuff, I gotta see what time it is. It's 10:09. So I have to pack up. I mean, the weather is supposed to be 55 degrees by tomorrow morning, but throughout the middle of the night. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 68. So it's supposed to be warm. Then Thursday is supposed to rain and then get cold at night. And then Friday and Saturday and probably Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, and probably Sunday night is supposed to be cold enough that I would need help with the extended stay hotel or hotel. And then it's supposed to rain and be cold and rainy all week next week. But as I say, I'm kind of scared to be in a dark, lonely area. In a dark, lonely area. I don't know if it would be a good decision for me to go over there. I don't know if it's a good decision for me to go over there and try to go to sleep. And I don't know what other animals will be over there, but it's not in a wooded area, but close to a wooded area. And, as I said, I don't know if they might have dogs or whatever, or I'm scared. I heard about them having bears, or black bears over there. So I'm really scared, I'm really scared and don't know if it's a good decision or a right decision to go over there. All I know is if you don't hear from me, I'm jailed, institutionalized, or dead. Because I've been doing daily videos without a break. I've been doing daily videos without a break for, since almost every day since 2019. So, but yeah, that's the thing. The disadvantage is I won't have the convenience to panhandle, and I guess I have more days of going hungry. Because I don't know, it's easier to get help with the hotel room online, but that's no chance of me getting that kind of help downtown. But it's hard to even get help for food downtown, but it's hard to get help for food it's hard to get help. If I panhandle downtown, it's hard for me to get help with the hotel room. But it's a little bit easier to get help with food, but that's even hard. But if it's online, it's easier to get help with the hotel room, but hard to get help for food. But as I said, if the foster care system abused me to the point that I'm too disabled to freaking survive, I'm not retarded, but if I gotta be too damn disabled to work like normal, I've been trying to find a side hustle, and I told y'all about how the sex trafficking perp pretends to be Darnell Williams, who had slandered and lied on me and put a stop to me trying to seek help with the vehicle donation on TikTok. And people were going to help me. I only got one donation from one person so far on TikTok. And I put up the disclaimer videos warning people about the sex trafficking perps smear campaigning me. So see, the fact that I have a false bad reputation on YouTube and Twitter, that people don't want to fuck with me or associate with me. But TikTok was like a brand new slate. And so people who didn't really know me, started to be supportive until the perps started to spam all of my TikTok commenters on my videos spam every comment made to me and spam all my followers and spam with the same slanderous lying messages, and then try to say, oh, go look on Candy's YouTube videos and see for yourself, and turning everybody away from me. But I'm glad there's a few people who can't be fooled. And so on TikTok, I don't really know how to do the duet and stitches. I don't have the freaking I don't have a social life anyway. So when have you seen me do a YouTube live stream along with someone? Nope. I can't even do that. And if I do a live stream, I'll be by myself. And YouTube, the perps sabotage every live stream I try to do, even if it's unannounced. They start fucking with and harassing. Stopping my live streams. So I'm wrongfully punished and not allowed to do the live streams on YouTube. So, so then, so I mean, what else was I gonna say? So I mean, I forgot what else I was gonna say. So on TikTok, someone said that she wanted to stitch one of my videos, but I figured, I felt bad because I didn't know she was trying to, but I'm glad she was in support of me. But I can't allow stitches or duets on because of the perps, using that as trying to stitch my videos against my permission as a weapon against me. And I've already had perps, abusive, narcissistic perps. The first few days I got on TikTok, and they used my videos against my permission and smear campaigned me as a TikTok scammer, begging scammer. So, I can't believe all these narcissistic, abusive, judgmental bullies, and they profess to love the Lord and be Christian, but yet they claim to be awakened to the truth and know about the New World Order and be patriots and stuff like that. But then they'll try to gaslight me about the gang stalking, like as if they don't know shit about the gang stalking. So, let me see. So, I'm definitely gonna try to, I'm so depressed that Saturday night I had a shower, but the past few nights I have not had a shower. Just being so depressed and scared, about what's going on. So now I have to be forced to change my routine and be in a different area. And I'm going to have to be forced to change my routine and be in a different area. But I can't go on Gulf Beach Highway. That's too far, and I don't think the buses go that way. And it would be difficult for me to come and have where I go shower. It's way too far. As I said, I was trying to get help with the vehicle donation, with a working vehicle, and if I'm capable of doing stuff like, if you stop sleep depriving me, I'm capable of doing stuff like, like an Instacart, or if they allow me to have my earbuds in and do the Instacart shopper or something, or or Amazon Flex, or they have certain cleaning jobs that if I had a car and I can go from house to house and clean houses, but they say you have to have a car and proof of insurance. Certain caregiver jobs, they say you have to have a car and proof of insurance. That modeling maid's job, they turned me down. Well, they didn't even give me a call back, but they made it like they were desperate for people. And you can use their car to drive around and clean houses and stuff. And Molly Mays and Mary Mays, they both rejected me. So I mean, I'm better off doing something entrepreneurial or my own business. I mean, I'm capable of doing Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. I can't ride a bike because of my disability. I can't ride up and down hills, but I can ride on flat land on a bike. But Pensacola has, hills and slopes and stuff, not like New Orleans, New Orleans, they have flat land. But I didn't even know that in New Orleans you could be an Instacart shopper without a car. I wish I would have known that. But they would have sabotaged that too due to the gang stalking, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I hate to be forced to change up everything. And, it's going to be harder to survive. But as I said, the only thing left for me is, without having a car and a place to live, the only thing left for me is writing. That's about it. But if I had access to a laptop and a place to live, I could have a work at home or work from home position, possibly. But if I had a place to live, with cooking facility, a kitchen, I could be doing cooking and baking and showing y'all videos of cooking and baking. I'm not that good at all with editing and stuff like that, But then again, while I'm trying to do the cooking, while I'm trying to do the videos, they'll probably do infiltration and harassment and stuff, So there's a chance of that being sabotaged. And subscribers who don't know about targeting, if they don't know about targeting, they'll think I'm out my damn mind or crazy. You know how that is, Or they might yell at me and say, ignore them and don't focus on them. But how can you say that to somebody who has a hypersensitive ear condition? So, I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what's the best thing to do or what to do. And all week next week is supposed to rain every day and be cold. So it's like, dog, and having no money for me trying to get help, But there are other writers who say that they need to be well rested in order to have mental clarity, in order to be able to write more effectively, And I want to just write from the heart and not have any narcissistic control freak, fake editors and agents or nothing. I just want to do everything independently. And I'm like, who says that you have to have an agent or that you have to have an editor? Especially when I know I'm not perfect, but people say I write very well. And they think I'm so geekish with such good grammar and all that. But I've had narcissistic abusers who spell poorly and try to say that my grammar and spelling and all that is incorrect. But they're using projection. And then they just jealous and hating and want to shut me down, So I got to get going. I mean, as I said, I have just enough for one more night because of the help from last night. But damn, I got to use that to struggle to survive for the next few days or next couple of days with, you know, with money for food to eat. But thanks for the help, and I want to try to continue to do more writing and stuff like that. As I said, I want to be able to work on more writing projects, more novels, and more short stories, more blogging, all that, and more nonfiction ebooks as well. I mean, stuff I should have gotten out of the way 3 years ago. Like they got this novel that I've been cult-related novel that I haven't, I mean, this cult-related novel, that fiction novel that I've been trying to work on since 2019. And because of my homelessness, targeting, and sleep deprivation, I haven't been able to get to work on it. And then unstabilized housing. So that's why I've been doing bits and pieces of short stories here and there. I've been working on short stories since probably August or September 2020. And somebody from the so-called TI community gave me the idea to be writing short stories. So that's what I've been doing ever since. So, but I really wanted to work on some more novels and longer stories. And I wish I could be allowed to finish it and work on it. But, as I said, the professed targeted individual community, they tap each other on the shoulder, they gossip, they smear campaign, and they act no different from the perps. And yet they call themselves God's chosen elect. They're deceiving themselves, really. So, that's one of the reasons why I'm not, because the same kind of perp activity is in the so-called TI community. So why people act like they wouldn't be interested in reading my ebooks and short stories and stuff, when at the beginning people were. And I did start to get a little bit support. So I'm going to go, and still don't know what's the right decision to do. Because I know people ain't trying to help. A lot of people, they don't want to help, or they ain't trying to help. So it's like I gotta be forced to suffer on the streets and fight. Stretch what I have. And then, I don't know what will happen tonight at that spot. So I was going to try the other spot, the scary spot, with hardly any people. But those people, I guess, I don't know if I'll be free from noise. I don't think I'll be totally free from noise, but, they won't have that truck thing. But I bet you once I'm gone, they're going to stop doing that. I guarantee y'all.